Speaking of news, though, the Winchesters also got some very exciting news. We got our leads, you guys. They're finally here. We don't have to worry about this show anymore, I guess. I don't know. Time will tell. But Drake Roger has been cast as John Winchester, who's returned from Vietnam. He's described as being selfless and clear-headed, and he's home with a new mission, based on what he found out about his father's past, which leads him to the Hunters, and now a whole new war to fight. Also,
Wow.
Mick
Yeah.
Donnelly. I know, wow. I'm
It's just like so much.
I mean, it's packed. It's packed with so much character stuff, more than
Yeah.
I'm used to. But he's not actually who I'm here for. Sorry, John or Drake. My bad. I'm here for Meg Donnelly because the Disney girls are eating on the CW.
Yes.
And if the name sounds familiar, that's because she was on Zombies. But anyway, she's going to play Mary Campbell, who's 19. And she's been fighting against the forces of darkness since she was a child. And it's starting to take its toll because she lost someone who was close to her. But she can't leave the organization because now her father has disappeared and John has shown up. And so now she's got to lead a whole new team. There is no rest for Mary Campbell at all.
Now, I'm just so happy the Winchesters have found their Winchesters. I feel like both of them are quite. There's a lot going on in those casting descriptions, and I think from what we can tell about from the Supernatural fandom, they'll be happy to hear that. I'm sure, like us, they'll also be happy to hear that they've just found their leads because the show felt like it wasn't coming together while the rest of them were. But I have to say, it sounds more interesting than it was, and my interest is peaked. I don't know. I might check it out now based on that.
Yeah, and they're skewing younger. I for some reason in my head, I pictured I don't know, 30 somethings, parents. That's in my mind. Parents are older, but they're skewing younger, and it seems more I'm more invested in this now. I know I've been kind of lukewarm on this show, but I don't know. The casting just got me really excited.
I feel the same. When the casting news dropped, I was like, oh, young adult supernatural drama. That's not where I thought we were going. Not that I'm it did intrigue me more. So it's not as if suddenly any interest is completely gone. Actually, there's more interest. They're still at number 3 on the list for the pilots for me. But they're no longer this slow horse in the race. I feel like we're closer to being on par with Walker Independence.
Yeah. I also have heard some rumblings about, just speaking about the character descriptions, that it's going out of the story canon that's set up by Supernatural. So it'll be interesting to see how the fans react to this show and how the prequel incorporates the original.
That's true. I've got my popcorn ready for some online drama, because I know nothing. I'm going in blind to the Winchesters. So for me, it's if they mess up canon, I would have no idea. I'm just going to listen to the veterans.